Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Luis Gil.
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
All right, ready to go here. Nolan Schanuel now at the plate. And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-1. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag, and an easy out to start the game. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Yoan Moncada.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. When he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency. That bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Mike Trout, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one in there to Mike Trout. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him. Now 2 away. Most people don't know that the idea for players to wear number 42 started with Ken Griffey Jr. He's the one that went to Bud Selig in advance of them eventually retiring number 42 in 1997.
Such a great story.
Here is Yoan Moncada. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, L.A. Back at Yankee Stadium, and getting the start for the Angels, number 42. What do we have on him?
Well, because he doesn't have plus stuff, it's going to be critical that his skipper keeps a close eye on him. Second time, third time through the order, we see the OPS jump dramatically.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Foul ball there. And now 1-2. On the ground right side. Shanuel takes it to the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Anthony Volpe.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Judge matched a homer in his last game. That's ripped. Base hit. And a man aboard.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Here's Stanton now.
Stanton.
That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, because that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong. Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Judge off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
This one in the dirt. Snaps it to first and barely back in on a dive. Got him. That ends the frame. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Zach Neto. That one lifted to left. Dominguez gets under it. And there's 1 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Logan.
Digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Almost got him. Second inning here, no score.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Caught him looking for the K. Off to a strong start, Siggy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Outside with a breaking ball. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that.
And that is that. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Wells in his third season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games.
Ball one.
The 1-1. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Batting 6th, the first baseman.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. Statcast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays. And right there, he's done it again.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he
That's
connected out front, flipped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball one.
That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler. You know, Singy, when you think about every player wearing number 42 on Jackie Robinson Day, you can thank Ken Griffey Jr. for all of it. Griffey was the first player to come up with the idea of wearing number 42 back on April 15th in 1997, the 50th anniversary of Robinson's major league debut. That was also the day that Bud Selig retired his number, and Griffey, who was playing for the Mariners at the time, asked to have his uniform number flip-flopped, switching from 24 to 42. Swings through it for the K, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 2. Ground ball left side. Fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Bryce Teodosio, the next to hit for the Angels. Run around the move. Pitch inside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second. That clips a corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Stays alive. The Angels with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And right now, he's shutting this lineup out, so we might stick with it.
Shadowell up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one fouled off. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The Halos looking to strike first here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the inside corner for called strike 3. 1 hit, 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jason Dominguez.
Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Makes the catch. 1 down.
Caballero.
So up next, Jose Caballero. 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Ball. That's the ball.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. And that is out of play. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Hammered, and now maybe extra extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One out, runner at second. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. That's in there. 0-1. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at second here, one gone. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Judge now. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Out of here. Aaron Judge leads the yard. Home run number 5 on the season. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So 2 down. Now up as the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. On the ground to third. Play made, that ends the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium, so in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
2-0.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
2-2 down. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Judge drops steps, heads back on it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Angels.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. His first at bat was a strikeout. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Angels trailing by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Out towards right center field. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop,
Zach Neto will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. That's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
In the air, out towards left center. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Jack Chisholm Jr.
Swing and a ground ball. Peraza to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Austin
Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up. Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80%. Of your first pitches or strikes, he might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 2 down, base is empty. Goldie steps into the box. Doubled his first time. This one smacked out to left center. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a ball line to center. That is the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Oh, Hoppy.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
This one smoked on its way out of here.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
Low stands in now and watches strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Into center. Grisham trying to get there. Pulls it in on the run. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Soler at the plate now. That's ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. Ball to strike. The pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. battling here as he fouls it away.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
You know, Brew, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Peraza takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Angels get one with a solo homer. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Robert Stevenson. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. Dominguez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Up next for the
I'll
Yankees.
tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bullet the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is fouled back.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Dominguez at second with nobody out. And now it's filled up. And that's a strikeout looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham now at the plate. Swing, and he popped it up. Peraza moving under it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Yankees.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered in this game.
Judge.
That's in there. It's 0-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him, no big deal.
Ball 1.
Outside low, and the count's even at 2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Moncada. And that is the inning. One left for the... Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Stepping in, Teodosio.
Number 42, Ryan Weather.
That's the ball. Ball.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And here is Nolan Shanuel. Right through there for a strike. The Yankees up by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth. Fouled off left side. The 1-2. Out to short, Volpe. Two quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And now batting, Mike Trout. That one not close. Ball one.
Nope. Ball two.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Huh.
Two down, nobody on. Ripped, but it curls foul. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Pitching for the Angels.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Romano. He's pitching on 2 days rest. In the air to left center, Teodosio should have this one. Then there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Yankees, the
Jazz
second
Chisholm
baseman,
Jr.
Jazz
stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jr.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Brent Suter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Silson, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Romano, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a two-seamer. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Top of inning number 7. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada. That's out to center field. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And the tying runs aboard with a leadoff triple.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. In to score from third. And this game is tied in the 7th. Now here is Logan O'Hoppe.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. 2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings. Low. Can't hold up, and that's a strike. Oh, great stop. Throw to second. And it's in time. Wow, what a play on both ends for the out. Jorge Soler up at the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The Halos with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. That's in there. That's strike 2. Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or swing and miss. Good job on both sides. Off the mark there. Ball 3. On the ground to the left. Over to Goldie. And the inning is over. But they're able to set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back. This one in the air, center field. Trout settles under it, and there's one down. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt. Volpe now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Whoa.
And it goes just foul. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses, struck him out. Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Ben Joyce. He's been so good against lefties. That one laced to center and a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. Runner takes off. Chopped left side. Moncada. Long throw to first. Inning over on the ground out. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Christian Moore. He represents the go-ahead run. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. That's in there. And it's 0-2. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count. The other way. Down the line, and it's foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Next to hit, Rice Teodosio. Here comes the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
They get the force as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Up next for the Angels.
Go-ahead run on base. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. In the air, left field, and just foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
There goes the runner. Got him swinging. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Here's Trout, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Late swing, fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging. Back in New York, bottom of the 8th. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Late swing, foul to the left. Strike two. Action in the Angels bullpen. Brent Suter, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Pomeranz getting loose as well. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Judge, the next to hit, takes ball 1. To the right side. Moore. Throw to first in time. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Hard ground ball, base down. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Yanks lead.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Fernando Cruz. Moncada, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. This one in the air, right field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And up next for Los Angeles, Zach Neto. That one at the knees for a strike. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. On the ground. That's out number 2. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe.
Strike. Woo.
Late swing fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Angels. Bottom of the ninth inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Got it started a little too early, strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Brent Suter up and loosening in the pen.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one. That's a really good take.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Next offering is outside. Look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And fouled off. The 0-1.
Whoa.
Raced into left. That's a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the back, nice win for the team.